dear friends. What a blessing to be with you today. Every week, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have the opportunity of meeting and talking about one of the issues of the Spiritist magazine. Welcome, my name is Shane Martin. I'm from the Spirit Society of Richmond in Richmond, Virginia. And today we're going to be talking about issue 58 by the Spirit Aura Celeste, and the medium is Francisco Candido Xavier. And that's the newest issue of the magazine. Here is the article for you and I to look at. And if you were to visit spiritistmagazine.org, you would be able to download the newest issue, issue 58. You can also download the app. You can order a physical copy of the magazine. I do believe I have a couple of them here. Yeah, I have one here for you. So you can order the physical copy of the magazine, the older issue I have, which is top quality, high quality. This happens to be on spiritual causes of illnesses. Many different ways for you to enjoy this content. You can take it anywhere you want on the cell phones, as we do with so many other things in our lives, so that in times of need, the spirits can inspire us to open the app and study a message, read something consoling, and then we can nourish our souls that way. Today's article is from issue 58. We have already done a few articles from this issue before. And this one is titled Sweat Donors. Let's see what this spirit, Aura Celeste, has to tell us about sweat donors. This is from the book Spiritist Ideal by several spirits through Chico Xavier. There's not yet in English, but a few of the articles are being published in the Spiritist magazine. One more reason for us to have the magazine with us, because it has content that is yet to be published in the English language. One day we'll get there, but for now we have this resource, and that's what we use. Okay, I'm going to make it small so we can look at a phrase at a time, a few phrases at a time. She says, every day, here and there, come those who seek donors. Debtors seek donors' loans from rich institutes. I'm sorry, make it bigger for you. Adepts of these or that political party seek donors of public offices. Students seek instructional donors at the university level. Women seek elegance donors in the field of fashion. Oh, I'm sorry. Find text selection. Artists are looking for inspirational donors. There are donors everywhere. Donors of providences, resources, idea, stimuli, donor, blood, eyes, information, and words. Very true, right? We have all of these instances where donors are sought, donors appear, we provide resources, we seek resources, so on and so forth. Right? We all agree with Aura. Today is a shorter article for us to think about. What am I donating to the world? What kind of resources do I have? What kind of ideas I consume and I put out in the world? Especially in a world that is so easy nowadays of sharing, right? Anybody can have a YouTube account, an Instagram account, or a Twitter account, Twitch account, so on and so forth. And we should use the technology of the time to reach folks with the consoling news of Jesus. Technology in itself is neutral. It's all about what we do with it. What kind of resources, ideas, stimuli, blood? We even donate blood. Hopefully you do if you can. We can donate our organs to help save the lives of others. We can donate information or words. And we can consume that as well. So the question is, what are the resources you and I have that we can contribute to the betterment of the world? Now let's see what kind of donors is Jesus actually looking for. He says, and also Jesus walks on the earth, searching for a certain category of donors, difficult to find, donors of sweat, who work selflessly in the construction of his divine kingdom of light. Brothers, the divine friend knocks at the doors of your heart, our heart, asking for service. Let us go forward, keeping the happiness of being with him, the sweat givers. So it is a call to service. Watch this. She said, Jesus walks on the earth today. In the book Workers of Life Eternal, we learn from André Louise that Jesus makes periodic trips to the lower zones to rescue folks. A Christ spirit is capable of reaching you and I today. Remember, Jesus incarnated on the earth 4.5 billion years plus ago, planned and guided the construction of our planet. That is what we have today. And today he walks searching for donors of sweat, and she says they're difficult to find. You can find donors of stuff. It's very easy for us to write a check and give the extra money, but it's much harder for you to find folks who want to translate messages, who want to serve at the center, who voluntarily come and say, what can I do? How can I serve? Who go around the world looking for opportunities of service. It's hours work. She's saying they're difficult to find. Donors of sweat who work selflessly in the construction of his divine kingdom of light. So are we going to be the ones who work selflessly to help build Jesus' kingdom? The answer is yes. When he comes, knocks at the door of your heart, asking for your service, you will say, yes, divine friend, I accept your offer. I accept your invitation to be a donor of sweat, to work for others. There's been so many lives, dear friends, where we're just doing for ourselves. We cannot be the ones to continue this trend. We have to break this cycle where I only see what's for me, my family, and we're hoarding resources, wealth, time, and we are wasting it with things that are not important. It's okay to search for things that are giving us more comfort. But if you're talking about folks like me who live in the US, other American citizens like myself, we are so fortunate. We have so much. There's so much we could live without that would benefit so many more people. And it starts at your home. It starts at your Spiritist group. You can donate 1 hour of your life, 1 hour and a half, let's see. Let's make it very generous. 15 minutes to get ready. You can do Jesus at home, gospel at home, Jesus in, whatever you want to name it. You're going to take a time during your life. You can open your living room to others and can come read a message and pray for the peace in humanity. We can donate 2 hours of our lives on the weekend to go watch a talk, serve, teach ourselves to be calm, teach the children that come to the center that it's okay to not be overstimulated. There's so much we can do once the divine friend knocks at the doors of our hearts. He has done that since he accepted us to be reincarnated on the earth, and he will continue to care for each and every one of us, because when he looks at us, and I'm anthropomorphizing a Christ spirit, right? When he looks, if he were able to, if he had physical eyes to look at us, he already sees the superior spirit that you are destined to be. So it starts today with the volunteering to be the donors of sweat who work to build the kingdom, his kingdom of light on this earth. Especially with the planetary transition, we need a lot of workers to keep this going. We want to go forward, keeping the happiness of being with him, his sweat givers. Yes, it comes with sacrifice. Yes, it comes with less doing of fun, quote unquote, fun things on the earth, but building for eternity. Because the bigger car, the bigger house, the things you and I are convincing ourselves we need, or are convinced by the culture, by the advertising, by the emotional contagion we need to have, those things we don't take away. But we do take away with us the service, the learning, the things we do for others, so on and so forth. Like I said, this is from the book Spiritist Ideal by several spirits through the medium Xavier. This message specifically is from the spirit Aura Celeste. I'm going to put her here next to me. And dear friends, don't forget, you can write to us at spiritistmagazine@gmail.com. You can visit the website, spiritistmagazine.org. There's a contact form on the site. There's a link to the Spiritist Magazine Facebook page. There's a link to donate if that's something you can do, because the magazine is free of charge, but there are costs associated with publishing the magazine. If you want to donate your time and talent, write to us so the editor-in-chief can give you, match your skills with the needs. And God willing, I'll be back with you next week, but stick around. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesdays, our dear friend Carol Correa will discuss with you all of the eventually to discuss all, but currently she's discussing the questions and answers of the Spirit Book, third part, Divine Laws. Go and enjoy the beautiful teachings of Carol, where she can discuss with you the questions on that part of the book. It's a beautiful study. And we all recommend that you download Kardec Radio, share this post, like, subscribe. Let's make sure the good reach all of the places on the earth, so that we can enlighten and console many more hearts today and always. God willing, I'll be back with you next week. Until then, stay well, stay safe, and care for yourselves and others.